ki khat khandai lak tam ki pa nong snong jang jala Meghalaya bakan thuk ya kari khasi jantia bat Gor Hills klayo ban rai ya laki kertong menta kesing ke khatwei tarik banai basau arja khat khandai na benta ban pha ya ekonomi khmat syakaying darbar Lok Sabha ka kla ban kong ban Jied ekonomi khmat MP syakaying darbar Lok Sabha kelas dang menta ka khatwei tarik banai yayong hakba khandai phuwei tili ki parliamentary constituency na ki arphau tili ki jala kila rai ki MP Lok Sabha ka jala Meghalaya ka de kawai na ki jala bala pelong ya jing thap vote menta kesengi hakba ki nongjied ki badan haduh khat khandai lak khat sawaja news pa khnai pesan ngut na boro artli ki parliamentary constituency kilami ban Jied yala ki nomi khman katkam ka khbor bala ya ulum ki nong thap vote ha boro artli ki parliamentary seat hak jala kilas dang man mi na du kapon nyau baje mistap hakba haki art kenta basdang ga jing thap vote ka jingmi ki nongjied kalong kemba art huwai person bat haduh kapor sau baje janmit layo jingtip bak jingmi ki nongjied hak jala kilapoi kemban ribu pra person bat kala benang kiu anda layo lut ye jingkhen laban kedau bak jala Meghalaya kadon artli ki parliamentary constituency ka first Shillong parliamentary constituency bat ka second Tura parliamentary constituency na Shillong seat ki bayakun ye kini election kilong uba Vincent H Pala na ka Seng Congress u Dr Jimino Mautho na UDP balaman lang na ka kunhon na ka sarkar MDA uba Sanbor Sulai na ka BJP balaingot ki bayakun kum kirtong lailut wakantuk yuba THS Boni uba Romeo Pira Rani uba Samuel Hasha naga second Tura parliamentary constituency kibayakun kilong u Dr Mukul Sama naga Seng Congress ka Agatha Sangma naga NPP badi ka kertong manlang ke MDA bad Uriman G Momen naga BJP
As per the figures that we have with us, which are not really the final figures but more or less towards the final figures, we have with us the information available that the poll percentage is 67.03%. 67.03%. But we would also like to inform you that this is the input that we have received from about 2,500 polling stations or so. So there are still about 644 polling stations from which we are to get the full and final figures due to various reasons like connectivity and remoteness, and those polling stations we are not able to establish contact. So suffice it to say that out of these available polling stations where we could establish contact, out of the 3,167, out of these 2,500 polling stations, the polling percentage is at 67.03%. Now I would also like to share with you that this year our total electorate is 19,14,000 plus, and out of this electorate of 19,14,000, if you look at 67% of that, that means almost 12,81,164 voters had exercised their franchise. So in terms of the number of people who would have actually cast their votes, it is actually more than 2014 in terms of volume of the people who have cast their vote and who have gone to the polling station. If you look at 67% out of the total eligible electorate that is there, it is 12,81,164 in comparison to the 10,77,948 which voted in 2014. But of course we will share with you the final figures maybe by late evening or tomorrow morning, because there are many inaccessible polling stations. About 104 of them, 107 of them are polling stations which you have to go through foot march. Many polling stations in parts of South Garo Hills and also parts of West Khas Hills, Southwest Khas Hills, and some parts in other corners of the state. They have very poor connectivity, and polling stations are still on their way up. So as it stands, that is the case of the the polling percentage. We have a by-election also. Silsila also went to the by-polls today, and polling was largely peaceful and it was incident-free. And Silsila, in fact, has recorded a very high polling percentage of 82% or so. Here also we are yet to get data from a few polling stations, but we can safely say that the polling percentage was about 82% in Silsila. Shillong PC, out of the available data that we have, has a polling percentage of 63.56% approximately. 63.56%. 63.56%. And Tura parliamentary constituency has a polling percentage of approximately 75.60. So together, on an average, is about 67.03%. But I must reaffirm that these are still tentative figures because we are still yet to get information from more than 600 polling stations. 2014, the total electorate that went to the polls in 2014 was 15,67,241. So out of 15,67,241, 68% exercise their vote, which comes to basically, in terms of the absolute numbers, is about 10,77,948. So in terms of absolute numbers, if you compare this time and last time, this time we are 12,81,164, and last time we were 10,77,948. So in terms of absolute numbers, more people cast their vote this time than in the previous elections, in terms of absolute numbers.